The admin war and the Beanstalk expansion update is literally in 2 days. Well, actually less than that now. And today I'm going to be basically going over every single thing that you guys need to do before this update happens to make sure that you guys can get all the brand new admin rewards and make sure that you will be ready for this Beanstalk expansion update that will 100% change how the Beanstalk update is right now. Either way, let's get right into it. And if you guys want to be part of the OG 170k, hit that sub button. Let's go. All right, so first things first, let's go through why you guys probably clicked on this video, which is the admin rewards. If you guys aren't already, right now, drop everything. Dress up as a green bean, okay? It's super easy. All you guys have to do is go to the corner of the map, talk to the elder bean, and when you talk to him, just say, I want to join the cause. Since I already have the whole fit on, I can't actually join the cause, but you can. And you may be wondering, well, why would I do this? I don't want to be a green bean. First of all, support Grow a Garden. All right, we do want to beat Steal a Brain Rot. Me personally, I believe that Grow a Garden is better. Secondly, you will get free rewards, and that reward should be a very good reward. All right, Jandel has been hyping out the crap of it. What some people have said that the reward could be is either a green bean pet or an elder green bean pet, which is actually what I put as the thumbnail of the video. I think that was like leaked or something, but either way, what I do know is Jandel has been hyping up the crap out of this update. It hasn't stopped. It's just been hype. Mr. Beast might come. Honestly, I don't think he will anymore. It's just a little bit too late in the week. Either way, we will see about that. But if you guys want to claim any sort of admin rewards, please become a green bean. The next thing I need you guys to do is make sure you are on time for this update. And on time doesn't mean be there as the update starts. No, you need to be there early. And some people don't even know what time the update starts. So let me show you guys exactly how you check. It takes like 10 seconds. Leave Grow Garden if you're in the game, or just go on the Roblox page, then click the game Grow a Garden, scroll down until you see Admin War. What you'll see is Admin War plus Beanstalk Part 2. Click on this and it shows the time. Right under Admin War, for me, it's going to be a 9 a.m. on Saturday like it is every time. But once again, I said do not show up there at 9 a.m. because you're going to be looking real stupid, all right? You're going to show up and everyone's going to be literally probably flexing their items on you like, dude, look at my elder bean pet, bro. I'm literally rich. And you are just going to be left sad in the corner because if you are there at 9, you're already too late. You missed the whole admin abuse war. Show up there at 8 a.m. And it's not 8 a.m. for you, but if you live in my time zone, it is. Either way, whatever time the update says, and I just showed you guys how to check it, show up an hour before that or you're not getting crap. You're not getting nothing. You're just going to sit there and you're going to cry about it. Anyways, the next thing that you guys need to do, and we're going to kind of be switching through admin war things and Beanstalk things. Now we're going to talk about the Beanstalk thing that you guys need to do for this next update, which is set your whole base up for the Beanstalk event if you guys haven't already. I don't care if you spent the whole week just doing random stuff and not actually grinding the current Beanstalk event. Either way, it doesn't matter. You can still change now because there is a whole nother week, and this next week is going to be way more important than the week that we just had, because this is part 1. Part 2, what I personally think is going to happen and what other people have said as well, is they might add a second Beanstalk, basically either a second level or literally a second Beanstalk. Either way, what that's going to mean is you're going to need even more Beanstalk points if you want to get to the new shops, the new pets, the new items, the new seeds that are going to be in this update. So I'm just gonna let you guys know, if you don't have the plants that I'm about to mention right now currently on your base, you're cooked for this next update. And yeah, you're done. First things first, sugar apple. Yep, sugar apple, very, very good. Next thing, giant pine cone. I know they're super hard to get. I'll go over some other things as well, but giant pine cone is the best one you guys can get from Woody. The next thing for Woody pets, plants or categories or whatever, I would say have some apple apples on your farm as well. The next thing I want you guys to have is 100% coconuts. I think these work for tropical, they work for woody. Next, have some mangoes, have some beanstalks. Beanstalks are really good. There might be special stuff specifically for beanstalks in this update as well. Next, I do want you guys to have some dragon fruits. Just if you guys have any extra dragon fruits, place those down. And I want you guys to basically look at this chart that I'm about to show you guys right now. Shout out to It's Me Falcon on Discord, but you can see right here that these are the best plants right here to use. I know there's a ton, right? Obviously there is a crap ton here, but if you guys have these multi-harvest ones right here, beanstalks, bone blossoms, burning buds, candy blossoms, no, you're probably not going to get that. Candy blossoms are probably the hardest thing to get. You might just have to go to someone's server with a candy blossom. But get yourself giant pine cones, moon blossoms, and you can kind of see all the alternatives here as well with pepper, king cabbage, elephant ears, and there's a bunch of different alternatives that you guys can use if you don't have the original best multi-harvest one. And these ones on the right here are the ones that you're going to want to have for just the best ones that cover multiple different categories. Beanstalk, sugar apple, starfruit, horn, dino shroom, grape, elder strawberry, cacao, sugar glaze, giant pine cone, coconut, banana, tall asparagus, soft sunshine, and all these right here on the first level. And then there's alternatives. Either way, make sure you have those. Next. And why did I just ragdoll everywhere? But the next thing I want you guys to realize is that even if you have the best beanstalk layout in the whole entire game, it helps to either have a friend doing it with you or just join public servers, right? But obviously some public servers are going to have noobs, some public servers are going to have absolute pros. Either way, it helps to be in a public server or have some friends, because remember, this is a server-wide event, and depending on how hard the beanstalk is to grow in the next update, it could be super hard if you guys don't have any super cool friends to do it with. So call your friends, say, hey guys, let's get right. Let's grind this next update and become some absolute pros. Anyways, next thing that I want you guys to do is realize that you have multiple save slots, okay? So some people are like, bro, I don't want to do my whole entire garden just for the beanstalk event. That's why Jandel added save slots in the first place. So now you guys can have one slot that's your aesthetic slot with your house and your cool stuff. And you can also have a second slot that is purely for whatever the event is. Also make sure to craft reclaimers, because obviously the events only last, what, a week, 2 weeks. When that event's over, you're going to want to go ahead and get some reclaimers and get absolutely rich. Next thing I want you guys to do is make sure that when the seed shop is resetting, go over here and buy stuff, okay? Like, I don't care if it's probably not carrots. Anything that's probably tomatoes or above, I would recommend to buy, just because what's going to happen is you're probably going to have some brand new stuff for the beanstalk event in the next update that you're going to need. Meaning, if you guys haven't been trying to, I don't know, let's choose a random plant, cacao. Let's say cacao is the best all around overpowered pet, and you aren't getting cacao seeds, you're cooked, buddy. So whenever the cacao shows up, whenever anything divine, mythical, even legendary shows up in the shop, go ahead and buy it. If you aren't already, use a fruit notifier, okay? We went over this a million times. Grow Garden has official fruit notifiers in their Discord server. Either way, let's go to the next thing you should do. This one is specifically for the admin events, all right? And this one is specifically for the mutation part of the admin event. I'm sure we all know during the admin events, something happens. It's happened in every single update, and it's going to continue to happen in a billion, million, trillion updates. I'm talking about mutations. Jandel freaking loves to spam us with mutations, and who doesn't love it, okay? We all love it, which means when this update comes out, you should have a garden. It doesn't have to be your main garden. It could be your side garden, but you need a garden with only a few plants, all right? If that's your main garden that you use maybe to grind money for, use that. Find whatever fruit you have the most mutated, whatever your grind fruit is, if it's like a bone blossom with 20 mutations on it, whatever it is, and make sure to equip that and join a private server. Obviously, you don't want to be at a public server if you're trying to mutate that, but if you guys want to have a fruit that's probably worth 10 to 20 times more, and guys, I will say, people who have like really expensive fruits right now are doing this exact same strategy, and they are going to have fruits that are probably worth so much money, I can't even think about it in my head right now. But yeah, if you guys want to get rich in this next update, the admin war is the time to do it, because that is the time where Jandel will be spamming us with absolutely insane amounts of admin abuse mutations. So make sure to get your good fruits and be ready and join a private server so your stuff obviously doesn't get stolen. Next up, constantly during the admin abuse war, check the gear shop, check the pet egg shop, check the, maybe not the cosmetics, maybe the cosmetics, maybe he'll put something special in there. Check the seed shop constantly, because sometimes a Jandel will stock some stuff, or you'll maybe miss a message that says, hey guys, the Grandmaster Sprinkler got stocked 10 times. It doesn't matter, right? You should be doing the due diligence of checking yourself and going to the gear shop and being like, oh shoot, the Grandmaster Sprinkler, there's 10 in stock, let me buy them. All right, because sometimes Jandel doesn't tell you. So I will say, just pay attention to the seed shop, pay attention to the gear shop, specifically during when the admin war is going on. Next thing, guys, what's going to happen in this update as well is if we get free pets during this admin war, you are going to want multiple, right? And there's only one way to get multiple, because obviously Jandel's probably only going to give us one of whatever this pet is. Guys, use friends accounts and use alt accounts. Alt accounts, alt accounts, alt accounts, alt accounts, ALT accounts. I'll say that a million times. If he's giving us new pets in this update, if he's giving us a free overpowered pet in this update, you're going to want multiple, and you can't do that unless you have an alt account. So right now, what I want you to do is make at least 1 or 2 alt accounts that you guys remember the password to. And when the admin war comes, join your private server with all of your alt accounts. You can have, I think, up to 5. I don't know if they changed the server size to 6 now, but either way, what's going to happen is that if you have all those alt accounts, you'll get 5 free pets instead of 1 free pet. And not only could you just use those because they're cool to use, but when the update's done, you can trade them. And I would say that's going to be one of the most overpowered things. Either way, guys, make sure to be ready for this update, because there's going to be a ton of new content. And I hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, go ahead and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.